Allô? Whoa. Bonjour, bonjour tout le monde. Hi. My name is Kevin Jaggerhoff. I'm a writer and film critic. And first, just want to give another round of applause to this wonderful, wonderful film. And I am so pleased to bring to the stage for a short Q&A. First, the writer and director of the film, Xiu Dong-hei. Sorry, take your time.
Bonjour. Nice to meet you, Kevin. Thank you. I just want to say very quick, thank you very much for coming. Like a full house a few days ago, it was sold out. So thank you very, very much to everyone to come. 谢谢大家，真的非常感谢，谢谢。
And I'd also love to welcome to the stage Charlotte Tilden.
Charlotte! Hi. She cannot speak Chinese, sorry. Sorry.
So I'd like to start the conversation with two words, Joan Chen, who is wonderful in this film.
Oh, sorry, Kevin. Can we, before we start, can we just introduce also Greg, our team?
Please go ahead.
Team member.
Yeah.
So Greg, please. Greg is the art director of this film. So you can see Greg, all the film is so beautiful. 这么漂亮的电影，每个地方就大家都很喜欢，还包括它的色彩，还有它的这个decoration and everything. So it's Greg and his team to do the beautiful job. Thank you, Greg. And I want to also introduce Marie-Pierre. It's our post-production manager director. To help us for the post-production, 就是后期制作的这个主管。
Okay, now, apologies. So yes, I'd like to start with Joan Chen, and just ask, how did you get her for this film?
Yes, for Joan Chen, I'm very lucky to have a good friend in China, in Beijing, and her name is Momo, and I know her because of my first movie. So when I wrote this script, I asked her opinion to suggest to me a very talented but also audacious actress who can play this very challenging role. And she told me immediately, Joan Chen should be the best choice. Because as you can see, it's an immigrant story. So we need someone who really has that experience. So Joan Chen is a perfect fit. And she helped me to present this script to John. And very lucky, and John fell in love with this story and the character of Feng Xia almost immediately. So from there, then the journey starts.
Excellent. And what was your first time like meeting her?
She's very kind, very generous. It's the kind of woman that is very magnetic. You want to work with her, you want to be like, all with her. And to reach this level of intimacy, you need a lot of friendship and a lot of, laugh and fun. So we did like great together. We were like this duo always together and trying to work on this chemistry between us. Yeah.
So beautiful chemistry, as you can see, and also both of them they are like friends on the set. They have their small concom, so I think that's the best state to work together. And I'm very lucky to have these two excellent actresses. Seriously, so lucky. Come in very well. 经过了一次 ，sorry I translate in Chinese a little bit because a lot of Chinese audience。就是选到卡米也是我们经过了一个非常正常的一个选角的一个过程，就是他不是说我一来就想到的，不像陈老师那样是一下子就有非常很强烈的这个决定就做下来了，没有二选应该说，但是卡米呢是经过了一个筛选，我还是收到了将近我差不多试镜了十来个魁北克的很优秀的女演员，就是在30岁左右的，因为要30岁左右。但是卡米这个Charlotte 她的外貌气质，甚至她的这个 personality 就是她的性格，我觉得都特别的符合我脑海中卡米的感觉，所以就也非常幸运她的出现。
Je pense qu'elle a beaucoup de blocages émotionnels qui viennent de sa famille. C'est quelqu'un qui aimerait être libre, qui aimerait être affranchi de tous les blocages qu'elle a à l'intérieur d'elle, mais malheureusement, ça la rattrape. Et c'est pour ça que sa relation avec Feng Xia va aussi être comme une espèce d'éveil sur elle-même. Elle va voir qu'elle peut faire confiance, qu'elle peut aimer et être aimée sainement aussi. Donc, oui, c'est ce que je voudrais dire en anglais. En chinois, vous êtes.
所以卡米他就说这个角色表面上看上去开始大家觉得他好像很比较就是很自信，而且很感觉好像还有点刘轰轰的那种有点大大咧咧的感觉没有什么障碍，但是其实这个人物往后走，大家就知道他自己有他自己内心的这个脆弱，而且他自己的自卑的那个地方，就是因为他的原生家庭给他造成的伤害。就是在这个时候，他遇到了这个凤霞。其实他跟凤霞是互相帮助的这么一个关系，就像两个好朋友一样。最后，凤霞也帮助他，就是重新找回了自信，也找回了其实爱的勇气。凤霞有了爱的勇气，但是他其实也是因为凤霞，他找到了爱的勇气，就是也超越了他原生家庭给他带来的伤害。所以他刚才就解释这个。
Je n'aurais dit mieux.
A long time.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
And I want to know what the whole team actually, what the season meant to you, with the character, with the story, and even designing the film.
In fact, I try in English.
Let's go.
There was different challenges for my work, for my department. In fact, it was a mix of both culture, Chinese and Quebec, because the Chinese family is here for a long time now, and my point was really to be the more accurate and authentic possible. And to answer to your question about the season, it was a lot of work in the garden actually, because we needed to film a loved garden, a place where the husband has a lot of time, pass a lot of time here with his wife, and it's a family.
Successful, seriously contribution to this special visual feel. 就是我快速的翻译 Greg， 因为他做这个美术工作嘛，就是夏天。刚才 Kevin 他说了夏天在这个电影里面是那么重要，但是呢，我们拍摄的时候其实已经不是正夏天了，我们是要把它做出来，所以这也是电影的神奇的地方但是就非常考验他们美术师的这个工作。他就刚才说那些花园，其实你们看到的花园还有些花那些都是他们栽下去的，而且要每天浇水，让它不要枯不要败掉。因为已经接近，其实拍摄的时候已经接近秋天了，是8月多吧，8月22号才开始拍到9月22号。所以的话，为了保持那个夏天的感觉，我们真的也是花了很多心思，包括还原这个凤霞的这个亚洲人的家庭环境那些感觉，他很用心，他到处去找那些老的家具，那些中国人的家具。当然，他每次找到那些，他都会给我看。我看到以后，我觉得对的我就选下，不对的我就说对不起 Greg， 这个要重新选，这个太 fancy 了，这个就是不太适合凤霞他们的家庭，他们不会用这么 fancy 的东西，对吧？就我会有一个概念，然后 Greg 他自己很喜欢东方的文化，所以我觉得他来做这个电影也是非常非常巧的这么一个，做出了很好的贡献。If you can can use English, it's better.
Okay, good.
Try it.
I really love this film. Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to watch such an amazing food film. Actually, I study at McGill, and my research also focuses on women's culture and gender issues, but in late imperial China. So I feel really empathetic to like the characters, since I'm a Chinese woman. I'm Chinese woman studying abroad, and I also have like around like 6 years immigration experience here. Even though for like different periods than like the Fengxia. Yeah. So I have a questions. Actually, the most touched part I sense is the daughter-mother relationship. It's just easily arose my self feelings with my mother. I really like the part when they have like a short brave quarrel. So when the daughter said, oh, "Why don't you divorce? Why would you still choose to stay with this man?" It's quite easy that Chinese women always feel really ashamed to have a divorce. But the mother said like, why don't you think like, even though you're sleeping with a man, like things is not so easy. So it just really easily reminds my experience with my mother, my communication with my mother. I think like it's quite complicated for girls. For our generations, woman has no choice, and with the feminist development, we can have like hold a different attitude. So on the one hand, I would sense like the daughter sometimes like she overturn the inner pains her mother's generation experienced. We will have like the priority to judge the traditional woman. Why don't you divorce? Why you just do everything the man wants you to do? Why don't you seek for your own dreams? But it's not so easy things. But for the mother, she seems to held like the generation hierarchy to say like, oh girl, you're just a girl, you're too young. Like the marriage relationship is not about like sexuality. Who do you think you are? Like marriage is really complicated, especially for women, like Chinese woman and Chinese husband. So I wonder, I'm really interested to listen to your perspectives. I'm 100% sure that you must get inspiration from your life here with your mother, who immigrated to Montreal, and so like the Chinese. And do you think you like the daughter in the movie, or you have a different like standpoint, or how do you deal with the mother-daughter relationship, even though the major like the relationship between the two protagonists, but it's still really important feminine relationship in the movie.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Fast, because we want to leave time to other people. Absolutely, a daughter-mother's relationship is also important in this movie, and I should say my inspiration is from many relationships that I observed, that I knew from the Chinese mother with their daughter, and even the Quebec mother with their daughter. And I should say, I like this daughter. I love all the characters, obviously, in this movie, and I understand them. I understand their own trouble, on their own dilemma. Because in this film, I think the dilemma of this immigrant life is also a core theme of this film. Not only a love story, right? Lesbian love story. So to answer your question in a very general sentence is, I like very much this daughter, and she has the courage to push her mother to be more brave and to, how to say, have a conversation with her mother, and to say, stop, I don't want to translate for you anymore. You should be more independent. And that seems a little bit rude, but she knows her mother can do that. So it's her way to love her mother and to want her mother, how to say, advance in her life. So she is a good girl. I think I like her a lot. Thank you.